Powerful galactic beings, welcome back to another video. Somehow you have always felt that you do not belong to this world. As a child you often displayed unusual signs of maturity, which set you apart from the rest of the children. They thought you were weird, and so, you did not have many friends. In fact, you felt contented to be left on your own. You were not afraid to speak your truth or take decisions about what you thought was best for you. However, the grown-pus invariably ridiculed or underrated you for speaking your mind. This would consistently leave you feeling helpless because as a child you could do nothing about it. Old souls are often regarded as misfits because of their unconventional beliefs and profound philosophical ideologies which challenge the idiosyncrasies and superficial norms of society. Nevertheless, they are used to being ostracized. It does not affect them. They are focused on things of greater significance such as understanding the dynamics of the higher cosmic laws and to unravel the mysteries of life. So, how does one define old soul? The word old is certainly not related to old age, nor has it to do with any of the age-related symptoms. An old soul is basically a person who has had several incarnations on the earth plane and perhaps on the other planes of existence. He has made considerable spiritual progress through myriad life experiences, hardships, and suffering, and has gained expertise and wisdom to deal with life's challenges. It is because of the hundreds or maybe thousands of lifetimes spent on earth that such a person is known as an old soul. All the learning and wisdom acquired throughout several lifespans remain intact in the subconscious and keeps resurfacing from time to time. So, let not the outer appearances deceive you, because behind the unassuming personality of an individual there probably lives an old, experienced soul of greater wisdom and intelligence. To put it simply, an old soul is a veritable seasoned player in the game of life. A new or a young soul, in comparison, has had very few incarnations in this world. He has yet to overcome his infatuation with materialism and to rise above his unwarranted emotions and carnal desires in order to live in complete control of himself. So, if someone told you that you are an old soul, it just means that you are wiser than your age. Take it as a compliment. Here are some of the telltale signs of an old soul. Check them out and see if you are one of the old souls. Number 1. Home-loving, peace and tranquility is the most cherished state of an old soul. You abhor violence. You are usually pained by the atrocities and injustices carried out in this world. All the noise and chaos of the outside world is aggravation to your soul. You are basically a homebody because you love being in your own energy, and there is northwest other place more comforting than your own home. Home is where you feel most rested and safe. It is a place that pulsates with your vibration, thereby providing a haven of peace and solace to your soul. Number 2. Simplicity. Your idea of happiness does not revolve around glamour and gloss. You find joy and wonderment in the simple things of life. Happiness for you is indulging in a hot cup of coffee and warm buttered rolls on a dull, rainy day. It is in cuddling up on a sofa with your favorite book, or standing by the window and watching the snowflakes falling gently on the ground on a cold, winter's day. These are the riches for a soul. Number 3. Divine connection. You have a natural ability to communicate with the higher beings of light as a channel or a spiritual medium. They could be your higher self, your guides, angels, or ascended masters. You feel that it is your inner calling to work with the divine beings of light, and to transmit messages of love and light in the world for the spiritual upliftment of the planet and all people thereon. Number 4. Loner. An old soul is generally a loner. Making friends easily is not your forte. You always choose your friends carefully and vibe only with those who are genuinely caring and loving. An old soul is bored with people who indulge in loose talk and have nothing substantial to talk about. Gossip and empty talk has a vampiric effect upon your body, mind, and soul. It saps you of your vital energy, leaving you completely drained and exhausted. The after effects of mingling with unruly people leave you sick at heart. You feel irritated and out of sorts for no apparent reason. This is because you have unwittingly absorbed a potpourri of discordant energies into your energy field, which is disturbing the harmony and balance of your 4 lower bodies. As far as possible, you always avoid crowded places. Number 5. Walking your own path. You prefer to walk alone and pave your own pathway in your journey to the light. You are not influenced by other people's beliefs, doubts, and fears. You are the master of your own principles and beliefs. And it is on the basis of your own inner conviction that you can move rapidly. Following the herd only slows you down. Number 6. Resilient and strong, the storms of life have no power to break you. You are able to deal with life situations with quiet acceptance, resilience, inner strength, and responsibility. It is not your style to go around blaming people and destiny for your problems. You know that difficulties are not here to stay permanently, they vanish from your life once their purpose is served. Your faith in the universe is implicit. Deep within, you know that there is a divine reason for everything that happens in life, and that whatever happens, happens for the best. Number 7. Altruistic. Altruism is a classic sign of an old soul. You have the kindness, wisdom, and compassion to help your fellow men. People who come to you for help and guidance come away feeling more peaceful, comforted, and healed. Even as a child, you showed wisdom and maturity which made you seem wise beyond your years. You have a strong urge to be of selfless service to the weak and the helpless. Love and compassion hold domain in your heart. Many old souls work for the welfare of the downtrodden and the indigent. They are found among healers, teachers, and volunteers of the social welfare institutions and in charitable organizations. They are an extended arm of God, bringing hope and solace to all who are living in the darkness of grief and sorrow. These silent workers are born to spread love and joy in the world. It is their dream to transform this planet into an idealistic world. Number 8. Intuitive. You are highly intuitive. 9 times out of 10 your intuition has prompted you to take the right decisions whenever you have found yourself at the crossroads of your life. Many a times your gut feelings have saved you from the impending danger. You get a strong premonition, deep in the pit of your stomach, before some tragic event is about to occur. Number 9. Connection with nature. You feel a strong, primitive connection with Mother Nature and all sentient beings. You believe in fairies and elemental creatures with a childlike innocence. Your idea of relaxation is gardening, going for nature walks, and to sit amidst nature and enjoy the cool, evening breeze when your day is done. Number 10. Philosophical perception. Your perception towards life is highly philosophical. You are not the one to surrender to your woes. You know that mistakes and failures are merely the stepping stones on your path to progress, and not a matter of shame and guilt. You take your errors as guidelines to improve upon your shortcomings for the sake of the perfection and purification of your soul. Disappointments and heartaches have no power to keep you pinned indefinitely in the throes of misery. Your optimism gives you the impetus to bounce back into action to face life with renewed strength and enthusiasm. Number 11. Understanding higher knowledge. You are able to assimilate the higher knowledge with greater ease and clarity. The information which you glean in this lifetime is not new to you. You somehow feel that you knew about it all along, and that what you read and hear is only jogging your memory, so to speak. An old soul is always quick to master the complexities of life. Number 12. Playing a losing game. You prefer to keep away from people who argue for the sake of arguing. The old soul knows that these are the petty games of the ego self because the ego must always have the last word. And so, you prefer to play a losing game to the ego selves of other people, because in losing lies the ultimate victory of your soul. Peace is your precious commodity, and you will do all you can to safeguard it from the vagrant minds which seek to steal your light. I hope this video was really helpful. See you in the next video. Peace, love, and life.